Yeah, we're good to go.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Then, yeah, you guys are still in Vire.
True.
Vire we here?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is a high
You
purchase
guys
limit too,
finished
right?
up very.
Oh, yeah, okay.
People are
So this
loaded
is
here.
yeah, this is a place if before we leave, if anybody has anything they need to buy before we leave. So I'm thinking
If
I was
anyone
gonna
has
get.
any money.
I still have a little bit of money. I'm gonna buy like a scroll of sending as an emergency thing if I need to contact somebody.
Okay.
More immediately than like using a raven or something like that, you know? For example, if we need to contact somebody in Vire, or if we need to contact the Sea Elves. And I might get a scroll of teleport too.
Yeah,
And then
I
later
think
on,
I'm
I
good.
can, if I don't end up using them, I'll just add them to my spell book. So.
So anything we wanted
What's
to
the buy limit
sell
here?
here?
The buy limit, it's pretty huge. I'll get you the exact number right here in
Like
a
I
moment.
could sell that Vest of the Deep
as my
for
PDF loads.
like 1,000 gold.
You got.
Do I really have 143
We might
platinum
need
pieces?
it, I don't know.
Because that's what my thing says.
I think
Yeah,
so.
you
I have
do.
137
Yeah, we
of
got
them.
paid in
Okay,
platinum.
okay.
For
Yeah, we got money
missions
then.
here.
Okay, good.
So the purchase limit is 100,000 GP, and the base value of the marketplace is 14,400 GP. So anything that is 14,400 is easily accessible, and there's 9th level spell casting services if you need them.
I'm gonna wish Barzillai never existed.
Oh, but you know that they can't do that.
That's what they say.
Okay, so I have
But everyone has a price.
4,351 gold pieces then. Ah, nice. Okay,
Maybe someone like Yavul would be willing to craft that wish for you.
wait, I gave my
mad
cloak of
freak.
elfenkind to somebody else, right? So I don't have that anymore.
Well, while you guys are in the markets, there's a shopkeeper who well he's more like a little stall person right now, but he looks like a pretty experienced merchant, and he's attempting to gather a crowd for an exhibition, and he's saying that he has a new experimental kind of security that anybody who is proud of their wealth should invest in, but that he needs volunteers to show just how effective it is. And he's willing to pay.
I'll ask, is there any limit to how many can join in this display?
The more the better. I need to show them that this can handle some rough stuff.
I'll tap the ash off the end of my cigarette and look towards, those around me, the party, to see if they're interested.
Eh?
This guy is so loaded that he's offering 10,000 gold pieces to people who can test this. So if a group of, say, 5 were to test it, it'd be 2,000 each.
Mon Dieu.
Wait, what are we testing?
He wants to test the
Security
security thing he's got.
Like, what are we supposed to do? Break into the security system? Is that what he's asking of us?
Yes, essentially.
Okay.
No?
What
it's a
kind
bounty.
of
Whose
what kind
security
of
system of
security
this?
are we talking here?
Oh, one at a time, one at a time. What were your questions?
My question is, what kind of security are we testing here? Like, what?
He tells
Not
you
like-
that it's a purely automated, Arcana-based security system that will
So
foil
magic.
any kind of attacker, mundane or mystical, that attempts to rob the person who has it.
Will it harm us?
Well, this exhibition is supposed to be very convincing, so unfortunately, your safety isn't something I can completely assure you. But if you're worth your salt, it shouldn't be a problem.
You have a medical waiver that we need to sign in order to do this?
A pain waiver.
If not,
Hey-
I'm willing
hey,
to
here in
charter my
Vire,
services to write up
My
one
word
for
is
you.
as good as gold.
Uh-huh.
I'm
Are you
willing to
guys in?
shed a little blood.
You all look pretty strapping.
Now, let me just be clear. We're not actually breaking into somebody or robbing somebody. You're just testing something you made.
No. I am allowing you to break into one of my own treasure chests, basically, where the wealth is kept.
I want a sense motive. Is that true?
Sure, you can say sort of. 17? You can believe what you want.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna need to
I'm
step
skeptical.
away because I ordered food a long time ago and it's not here yet, so I need to call them. But Caleb is down for doing this.
Sounds like a terrible idea, but if everybody else is in, I'll do it.
I didn't
Is
say
it
I'll do it. I said I'm
CSOS?
skeptical.
Barry's also on sense motive.
Sure. The 24. You don't
Yeah.
think he's trying to trick you, but he is leaving some details vague about what it is that he's testing. Intentionally.
Yeah. I don't think Barry's interested. Just like, I don't want to, like, test our luck.
But we have been very fortunate thus far, and if we are to secure this money, it can only help our cause. We are willing to take unknown risks every day. Why should this be any different? In fact, I should say that this could be even more uh, of an assured reward.
Because this is a street carnival.
He says, I'm
And
only
if we
paying
prove-
those of you who are involved directly, so let the little short guy, if he doesn't want to participate, that's fine, and I'll pay this much taller and strapping gnome.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
If we-
Apparently they're like
if we-
swamped with deliveries.
I'll continue to tell the rest of the party. If we prove our worth, as fighters, perhaps we could potentially attract other here in Vile to our cause. Shows that we are strong.
The fact that we're out of town, I'm not sure if I really want to draw too much attention to us because we're not supposed to be out of town, right?
Eh,
You can do it. I'll pass. I'll watch. In case something goes wrong, I'll be ready to punch this guy in the face.
very well, mon capitaine. Matt, is this the same day as the party, or is this like the
No.
next day?
This is the next
day
day.
after.
Oh, if that's the case, could we be refreshed so that I can have access to my spells?
Sure, I didn't think you guys used very many.
Oh no, I like doled out all of my extracts to everyone so that we could all be like fancy talkers and whatnot.
Oh yeah. At the party, they were drinking it up.
I guess you guys did use some things.
All right. I'll ask him, like, is there a time limit?
No, just give it your all, and make it look good.
But of course, I never do things halfway. All right. Um. Oh.
Oh, that's right. This has a grid, but it's not actually gridded. There we go. I'm gonna delete. I'm on for a moment. There.
I'll ask him. Sure. Will the thing be here, or is it there somewhere else?
Nope, nope. He pulls out from his wagon this really large, like fancy looking chest. It's like banded with steel, lacquered
Uh-huh.
wood. And he
Oh.
gathers up the crowd and tells them what's gonna happen here is that we're gonna give a demonstration of my product that if anyone is interested, you may purchase and you may inquire after the demonstration. And yeah, he
Alright.
asks his participants to try and steal from this treasure chest.
Okay.
Okay, and as far as who's participating, is it everyone but Freedom?
I don't think Barry was wanting to either.
Yeah, Barry
And
was just gonna
Amon's
watch.
kind of skeptical too, but he's kind of on the fence, I guess. Like
It's a lot of money. Caleb's down.
Alright.
Start
Alright, so
looking
what do you
at
guys try?
shops.
let's see, I think that.
Well, I'm gonna drink a couple of extracts, and then I'll get started on, seeing what's going on with this.
Yeah, start with perception and see if we can see anything about the chest box thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not very good at opening stuff like this normally, so and I didn't prepare. I had the right spells for it, but I don't have any of that stuff prepared right now. But I'll look at it. Hold up, I need to put on. Would definitely have my familiar with me.
Alright, I will
Yeah,
inspect the
just a
chest.
minute. I got a thing for this. I have a thing. I worked on this a little bit. There it is. All right. Yeah, you guys perceive it. You guys all perceive that it has a good quality lock, and that it is banded, or it's got this, this iron bands on it, so it's
Uh-huh.
sturdy. As far as like it being trapped, you guys are sure that it's trapped, but you're actually not sure how it is. You don't even think it's the lock.
I mean, it makes sense that it's trapped.
It's so hard to put these effects on.
The crowd is waiting around you guys.
There we go. Okay. So, alright, I would like to use a perception to, like, inspect it. Let's see. Alright, so let me roll that. take out my wand, use alchemical location, drink a little elixir, spit it back out, and I look at.
Okay, you see that it's a treasure chest. It has a good quality lock. You are sure that it's trapped. You're just not sure how.
All right. If I know that it is trapped in some fashion, can I attempt to disable device even if I don't know exactly how it is?
You can try and pick the lock.
All right. I guess I'll do that. I'll drink a little potion of true skill and I'll roll that disable device.
Amon's getting sketched out or what?
I stand further away.
Yeah.
But he's the magic one. He's supposed to tell us what kind of magic is on the thing. I nudge him on, like, or if you walked away, I tell
Barry
you.
sees Amon back up and he's like, yeah.
So you go to work on it,
Come on,
Leon,
Amon.
and as you do, you spend your this many rounds doing so.
All right.
The merchant is kind of hyping you up, saying, "Here we have, a skilled thief using his tools to pick the lock. Nothing out of the ordinary. Pretty standard for looters and treasure seekers."
How does Leon react to be called a thief?
Yeah. I just kind of like go out of the corner of my
And
mouth.
people seem to
blank.
be impressed with your skill. Like you show off like a deftness that isn't common.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah, it looks like I rolled
silkily
pretty high.
de-lock it, and
Ooh.
the chest opens, and you see a wealth of treasure, glittering, shining coins and gems, and you think you see like a couple weapons in there.
Mm-hmm.
And the merchant says, "Success for now. If you would, please try to claim your spoils."
It's gonna bite your hand. It's a
Not
mimic.
yeah. I'll reach in and try to grab it.
All right, you reach in to grab it,
Mm-hmm.
and as you reach in, the treasure moves away from your hand.
Interesting.
Oh.
Hmm. So
Everyone
do
get a
I-
good look. A good look. See, his hand reaches in, but the wealth knows to move away from the thief. Now you might be thinking, that's a neat trick, but how is it going to stop someone from taking the whole chest? Now please, demonstrators, why don't you do so?
Can I attempt to bluff it to make the treasure think I don't want it?
Sure.
All right. Because he's thinking like, I want to just see if this. All right, I'd like
give it a
feign
decent
disinterest,
bluff.
look away.
Yeah. You're not sure. The treasure is there.
Mm-hmm.
You're not sure if the treasure believed you or not, though.
All right. So, yeah, I'll say like, this thing looks a bit heavy. I look towards Caleb. Caleb, do you want to show off your muscles, farm boy?
Sure. I'll try and carry the chest. Oh, my food just got here though. So
that actually
He, like,
Wanders
wanders
to a
off.
nearby food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, bye.
Ugh.
That means he's
Alright.
into it.
Then I'll oh, I was just about to do the same.
I would have already had it cast on myself. I just
Oh, okay.
hadn't activated
okay,
it.
I'm back. I have food.
Welcome back.
if I want to try and lift the chest, is there? Do I need to make a strength check or something like that, or just go for it?
Nope, just say you do it.
All right, I'm gonna demonstrate and try and lift the chest off the ground, and yeah, see.
Okay, you know you take your time with this. You lift the chest. It's pretty heavy, but you can lift it and drag it. And you do so. And the merchant tells everyone to now watch closely. And as you lift and carry the chest just like a couple steps away, all of the treasure starts spilling out of it.
Oh wow. When the lid's shut.
Well, the lock is off, and even if you close the lid, yeah, the treasure starts spilling
Yeah,
out
I
of the
close
chest.
when I see it start spilling out. I try and like set it down and close the lid, and then try and pick it up and move it again. And then the treasure just like opens the lid, I assume.
Yeah, it opens the lid,
Okay.
but that's not all.
I give a like what can you do kind of shrug to the crowd.
You can be better.
Give me a moment. I'm gonna take these people off. So what happens here is the treasure continues to spill out of the chest, and it actually begins to take a humanoid shape.
Oh my.
A humanoid shape that is, it looks menacing.
Can I try and grab like one coin or something of the treasure, or does it
Oh, you
evade
can
my
try,
grasp?
but it is ready to punch you, and you guys can roll initiatives.
Yeah.
All right. I will dismiss my heightened
Wait, why am I
awareness to
next
gain
to
a plus
it?
4.
I am not. I'm like at a stall somewhere shopping.
Sure.
Wait, I said I was watching, but I'm actually shopping. But I'm sure my attention will get
Oh lord.
drawn.
Glad I dismissed that heightened awareness on a nat 1.
All right, the massive treasure, it lurches to life. Barry, are you gonna do anything? Are you
No,
gonna be part
he
of this
watches.
exhibition?
He watches for now.
Okay.
If it looks like they can't handle it, he'll step in. But
The crowd has like there's a gasp and there's like a moment of silence as this happens. Caleb, you're moving first before it. What do you do?
I expect I'm supposed to fight it because it's looking kind of menacing, right?
Oh yeah, and the
Does it?
merchant is like full on like fight collar right now.
Okay. I'm
He's
going.
excited.
I'm going to attack it.
Okay.
Which I suppose I need to. Since I was lifting it, my scythe was like on my belt or back or something. So I'll take a move action to draw my scythe,
Yep.
and then I'm going to power attack it.
Okay, it's flat-footed.
Man, if I crit it, that would have been amazing.
You hit it.
Okay, and here is some damage. I didn't target the thing. I'm used to roll 20. I forgot how to fantasy grounds. Let me see. I can drag and drop, right?
Yeah.
And it didn't apply any DR?
It doesn't seem like it has
Okay.
DR. Your
Okay,
scythe slashes
I'm
through
very
the
surprised.
treasure.
As a player, I'm surprised. All right, that's my
Does
turn.
he do precision damage to it because he beat its initiative?
Oh, if it's flat-footed, I would do sneak attack dice. Is it immune to sneak attack?
Unfortunately, it is immune to sneak attack.
Okay.
Dang. Probably because it's
Good call though, Pluto.
It's
Yep.
somewhat amorphous. Alright, it is going to attack you, Caleb. Whew.
Excuse
Here we
me?
go.
Excuse me? Mantis?
That's
please?
fine.
We're level 7, and those
Yeah.
are almost 40 to hit?
Yeah,
Well, on a max
constructs are like
roll.
that.
Mantis,
they don't do-
please?
It's because they don't do anything else.
Please tell me that's all the damage.
No, that was one attack. He hit you with 3 attacks.
Those
See?
2 hits. And that's not all.
I'm gonna probably go down or maybe die.
No, you're not gonna die. But this probably will annoy you.
Ouch, another confirmed crit.
Thankfully, this doesn't do damage, but like I said, Zerdurium will be very annoyed.
I mean, you guys
I mean,
are
I
the ones
knew
that
it was
voted
gonna
to
be
do
bad.
this.
Okay, so as it
Well, I
hits
also
you,
assume the
and hits
merchant
you
guy's not gonna
hard,
just let me die. Because it would be bad for his business.
probably. As it
But,
hits
okay.
you, yeah, you feel the wallop from it. Like, this thing is no joke. But you realize that your hand with your Ring of Protection +2 doesn't have the Ring of Protection +2 on it. It has stolen it from you.
Whoa.
It has added it to its own treasure.
Like I said, okay, Mantis.
Amon.
I guess I will move a little bit around this corner over here. Does this put me? Yeah. I'll cast haste on the whole party. And that'll be my turn. Let's say get this effect
Okay.
on.
Freedom.
I will go. I turned my attention to what's going on. I see Jacob,
Oh, whoops.
or Caleb's getting beat up. So I'll go over to him and lay on hands.
Okay.
This is your battle, sir.
Leon.
I would like to acknowledge this.
Give me a Knowledge Arcana.
Knowledge Arcana, alright. And I'm going to use the Investigative Mind spell that I have going right now to roll twice and take the better result. I guess I'll take the 7 instead of the 2.
Well, you know this is a construct, but this is a pretty exotic one. In fact, it
Right.
might be the only one of its kind.
Right.
But you know that
Okay.
this is some kind of golem.
Right. And as such, it's
Unlike
probably...
more of its kind, it doesn't seem to have any DR.
Alright.
It's slightly amorphous, as it can take the form of treasure. And as you just witnessed, it has the ability to steal treasure.
Obviously.
We might call this a treasure golem.
Mm-hmm. Well, we do currently have haste on ourselves. Is that correct?
Like
Mhm.
all golems, you do think this has some weaknesses and certain spells that work differently on it, but you're not sure what kind. Your check
Okay.
was not quite there.
I'll try to check
No,
it
it
next turn if I
was
remember,
not.
but
Yeah, I'll remind you.
they're
But,
usually
At the
like
bottom of the
alright.
round here, the merchant,
Well,
he shows off the fighting prowess of the treasure golem, and uses Caleb, a little, beat here from that first attack
right.
to demonstrate that it is no slouch of a guardian. But he does he does direct the creature and tells it to no, don't beat him up too much. That
Well,
remember the thief that picked the lock.
well, before that happens, don't I get to take my turn? I was just acknowledging it.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
So I will take a 5-foot step back. Because this thing is
Okay.
big.
It is big.
And I'm going to target this thing. And since I am hasted, I can throw 2 bombs in 1 round.
Yes.
And that is what I will do. It is currently in combat, so I'll apply that mod. Alright, here come the first. And let's see if fire hurts it. Alright. Did I target myself?
looks like you targeted both, yeah. But you did hit it.
Okay. So, uh, does a 15 also hit it?
The 15. I think they. Yeah, that
The
should hit
the
it.
lowest roll was the one that you had
The
targeted
16
it.
was at you. The 15 was at
Yeah,
it.
that should totally hit it.
Oh, okay. Alright, I have deselected. Rolling the reflex save for the first one. Alright. So it is entangled and stuck to the ground for that many rounds. And here comes the first damage roll. And that's fire. Here comes the second damage roll. Also fire. Alright. And I am, making sure that, Caleb doesn't get injured by the splash damage, and any stalls that are not the dudes don't get damaged. If his catch a little bit, well, that's
Oh well. It's the price
just
of
part of
business.
the display.
All right.
It's all part of the show.
Alright. So I will melt your alarm system and liquidate your assets.
Uh-oh. He said we can buy
Hey,
the
that's pretty
stuff.
good. You've got some zingers there. I like it.
Zing!
Just a moment. Need to...
Oh god. That reminds me of Zingbot.
All right, so Barry's turn.
Barry's gonna cast a spell on himself. He's gonna cast Fly, and he's gonna get up in the air.
Hey, you don't
Okay.
want anything to do with this? At least from a distance.
I mean, he
You'll
does.
observe.
He's just getting to where this thing can't touch him because he doesn't want any of his stuff taken.
That's fair.
and then basically like the aerial healer, making sure this place doesn't get out of hand with shit. So he'll get up like a good 20 feet up in the air, where he's
Okay.
at from where he's at.
And is that your turn?
Yeah, it's his turn.
All right, Caleb.
Well, I heard him say to attack the lockpick guy, right?
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to attack this full round it, thinking it's not going to hit me again and kill me.
Also, that might be your only way. If it does keep attacking you, is like just to
kill
it.
Yep. All right. So here's the full round, and I unfortunately I can't study because I want to get the haste attack.
Yeah. It's probably immune to crits. Too bad, but
Okay, I hit on a 4, and then here's the haste.
Wait, hold
Yeah,
on.
it's
Still a 4.
That's not correct. Something's wonky with its AC.
Oh.
Your first attack was good, but its AC isn't that low. Let me delete this token real quick.
I don't know.
hopefully you remember how much
Said I
damage it
hit.
had.
Yeah.
So it seems like all that fire damage had full effect.
Well,
Yeah,
yours
I
was
think
against touch, right?
Your bombs, they're partly magical, but they don't allow for spell resistance, right?
No.
I think bombs are are they supernatural, or I don't know, what is the
They're extraordinary.
thing for bombs? Are they extraordinary?
Yeah, I think it's not magic fire.
If they're
I think it's
extraordinary,
just
then they're not
fire.
magical.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's energy
They're
damage.
yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, it works on it.
Cool.
Let me get my dude.
I'm bummed that constructs aren't an engineering knowledge roll.
I know it seems like they should be, but they're not.
Yeah. Because that's like my highest knowledge, I think.
Engineering should get more love.
Yeah.
I
There were a
think like
couple
maybe
rolls
certain
earlier.
kinds of constructs.
Mm-hmm.
You could
It's the
probably
bridge
tell it
construct.
that way. Well, like a clockwork golem or something.
That would make sense.
That would make sense. It'd be silly if it wasn't. Okay, let's see. This should be correct. And it had 53 damage on it.
Bombs are supernatural.
Oh, they are supernatural. Okay.
If that matters.
It means you just don't have to go against spell resistance, but they're still like
Hmm.
magic per se.
Okay, Caleb, go ahead and drag those numbers onto the token now. Yeah, the 26 should hit. Yeah, okay. it's working now.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
You get a hit though.
I get 1 hit. I
Yeah,
do
did
you
some
only
damage.
Did you only attack
Not-
twice? Because you
No,
have haste
I
on.
rolled 16 twice.
Oh, bummer.
If I can, I'll 5-foot step back here after, hoping it might not hit me.
Yep, you can. Okay, on its turn, it is going to obey its master. And it's going to 5-foot. And it's going to target Leon, who is 10 feet away.
Uh-huh.
And it's going to slam you, Leon.
Welcome to the jam.
Yep.
Alrighty. Ooh, boy. He
And
deals
it
a lot of
attempts
damage.
to steal. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay. So, Leon, it seems like your most valuable item is that headband.
No, take my smartness!
Yeah, it incorporates your headband into its body of wealth.
There's really like no save for
Okay.
that. Oh, that's a CMB check. It does.
It's a CMB
Yep.
check.
Does
It's a
the
steal.
literal steal maneuver. And I thought that maneuver it had like a higher DC if you try and take something like that someone had that they're wearing versus just taken from their body.
It does if you're a normal person, but if you're a treasure golem, then as it slams you, it just picks up your stuff.
Okay, cool. Just curious. I want to use the steel maneuver sometime. It looks cool.
Steel is cool.
I've used it before. I used it with True Strike actually, and stole Captain's hat in Strange Hands, and then he stole it back. I was very sad,
Oh, that's right, you did.
but it was really funny.
It's your turn, Alon.
That's pretty neat.
I think the positioning, if it worked out better, I'd have been able to steal it and then move away. But the way the turns worked out, I had to steal it when I ended up still next to him. All right, so I'm on.
Uh-oh.
Is going.
So hold on, Amon. Sorry.
Sure.
Something special has happened.
Yep, that small chant.
After it attacks Leon, the treasure golem kind of starts to like wig out. It starts like flailing its arms around and looking in different directions, and the merchant says, "Oh no, it's gone berserk!"
Oh no.
Of course it did.
And everyone starts
Alright.
freaking out.
Alright, I'm gonna capitalize on this moment and
All right.
tell Amon, like, Dalzionel, dude, charge him double to bring it down.
Why don't you tell him that yourself? I got more important things.
All
right.
Combat.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move around this way. So I can get everybody in range of. Oops, that's not what I do. I want to target all my allies, and I'm going to give everyone tribal cooperation. And hopefully nobody dies this round. I don't know. We'll see. That's my turn.
Okay. Freedom.
Oh,
You
sorry. I want to
see,
make an Knowledge Arcana. Sorry,
oh.
let me make an Knowledge
Sure,
Arcana
yeah,
first.
Knowledge Arcana.
I did say I was going to do that. And I'm pretty decent at Knowledge Arcana. I think we kind of know everything about this just from seeing it, though, at this point. But is there anything, like, that it hasn't demonstrated yet?
Yes, actually, you know some of its weaknesses, or some of the spells that affect it differently. So, Heat Metal works on a treasure golem. It deals full damage, and it applies slow to it as its treasure starts to melt. The gold that mostly comprises it has that low temperature
I
ceiling.
don't think I have Heat Metal, so...
You know that if you cast Beguiling Gift on it, it has no save versus Beguiling Gift, and will take anything offered to it.
Okay. I don't know how I can use that. I don't have
To
Beguiling
Bugs
Gift
Bunny
either.
fashion, like, here's a bomb.
Yeah. I suppose that's true. If you used like an Alchemist Bomb with Beguiling Gift, it would just take it and you get an auto hit, right? But yeah. Okay. I don't think we have either of those spells though, so yeah, I don't think that changes my turn at all. So I'm still just gonna put Signs of Vitals on. So now we can all communicate telepathically, and I'll tell you guys that you know, it's weak to
Oh, and you know
heat
that
metal.
it has gone berserk.
Yeah. Well, we already knew that, but all right. All right, so that's my turn. I'm gonna hope that now that I got Bonded Mind up, I can cast some powerful personal range spells. Oh, yeah. As I move
Oh,
over
and if
here,
it
I'm
wasn't
gonna pull out.
obvious, it does have amorphous quality to it, and it can assume the form of treasure at will.
As I move over here, I'm gonna pull out the Wand of Shield as well. Although I don't know that the Wand of Shield's really gonna help very much, but I might cast it. All right.
Okay.
Anyway, that's it.
Freedom, it's your turn.
Okay. I see that it has gone berserk, or at least he says
Yep.
it has.
It has a crazed look in its
No,
gemstone eyes.
my allies are all hurt. Isn't this lovely? I will take this opportunity to strike at it because I have my +1 bonus right now. I'm gonna go ahead and full round it. I would have pulled out my heavy mace.
Okay.
What the fuck? I think I double clicked or something. Or wait, no, I have Caleb targeted still.
Well, you hit it once with that 30.
Yeah, okay.
So go ahead and deal your damage.
And don't forget you have
Was
haste
that
too.
3 attacks at the goal? Oh, okay.
Did you put haste on me?
Freedom
Oh,
Yes,
bid.
haste.
Okay.
Yeah.
Haste is on you as
You have
well.
one more attack.
Then yeah, I'll take the haste.
Ooh, nice, another 30.
Alright, that'll, yep, do some damage. Whittling it down, it just, like, it has a lot of HP, it seems. Alright, Leon.
He's hurting, so he's gonna use his ability to heal himself as a free action. Get rid of 5 points of that damage. And let's see, Barry, you're flying around, right?
Yep.
Alright, I guess I'll communicate with you via telepathy. What are you going to do?
He's probably just gonna channel and get everybody healed.
Alright, so now I'll keep up the good fight. I will 5-foot step back.
I just don't have. I don't think I really have spells that will work against this.
No,
Right.
golems usually you don't. So
You just beat him, yeah.
Yeah.
Who does the
mine,
treasure
fortunately, are
golem
mostly
go
buff
after?
spells right now. I didn't actually prepare most of my spells are not combat spells because we're in Vire. Like I wasn't expecting to fight. I have haste prepared and I got a couple others, but yeah. I got like one more combat spell prepared. No, two. Three.
Who does the treasure golem act after?
Caleb.
Should be in the combat tracker, but I think it's me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Barry and
'cause I'm
Caleb
just-
both get a go, and then it goes.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of like, do I throw bombs at it or do I go invisible? Because if I take one good whack, I'll go unconscious, and who knows if it would target somebody else with a secondary one. Ugh, I don't want to though. I want to just keep on flinging bombs.
Keep on keeping on.
Alrighty, I'll just hope for a good channel. So I will lob some more bombs at this creature. Apply the modifier. Alright, here we go. 2 more bombs. Phew. Alright, and 1 more. Alright, and 11 hits. It's
Yeah,
touch.
its touch is very bad,
Good.
as most golems are.
Oh, that's right. It's entangled. It shouldn't have been able to actually even move towards me and smack me. It's stuck to the ground.
There's no.
Oh, well.
It's stuck to the ground? Oh, okay.
It might be immune
Yeah,
to
because
that
it failed
effect.
its
it's
reflex
amorphous.
save.
I don't know if Amorphous would give it immunity to that. It might have just been my mistake.
Well, I didn't remind you, so that could have been mine as well. I don't blame you.
Okay, it just says it's immune to precision damage and critical hits. Alright, we'll do your damage.
Yeah. And we don't have to turn back the clock on that damage that I have. I'll just keep it.
Yeah, just
If I could turn back time.
Time after time. And I'll just
We're gonna sing every time.
keep on. I don't know that one. That should be one less. No, wait, actually, that's good. Yeah.
Okay. Then it's top of the round, Barry.
Barry will
Beneath
fly
you,
over to Leon,
Okay, you do that.
and he will. Isn't that for some reason? Yeah, the token's locked. I can't grab my token.
Oh.
it's because you're on
under
top of the
O.
golem.
No, it's the golden rule. You can't break that.
Oh,
There we go. All right. He's gonna cast a cure critical wounds on Leon.
oh, thank you. And since the token was deleted, that's why it doesn't have the entangled condition on it. I think that's what happened.
Yeah, that's probably it.
So I will reapply it. Oh god, 4 2s. Damn. But it is
Not the
appreciated.
best. Alright, Caleb.
And he's kind of at their height, like he's
Can
just
you bring
barely
it
hovering above
down?
the ground.
We can see. So again, I don't really want to study it because I want a full round. So I'll 5 foot step forward and beat it up, hopefully. Nope.
Oof.
Those are some bad
Ouch.
rolls.
662. Thank you, Fantasy Grounds. Appreciate it.
Alright, yep, it turns its attention towards the two closest things to it, which are Caleb and Freedom.
Yeah. I will be happy to destroy your
I mean,
experiment.
Caleb just completely whiffed it, so just saying. And Freedom hit it.
He did it on purpose. It was to distract it.
It's berserk. It's crazy.
It's crazy!
It's crazy Eddie's golden golem. Come on down now. Sunday,
There's
Sunday,
no
Sunday.
rhyme or
God.
reason to what it does anymore.
It's Billy Mays. Wait, Billy Mays didn't steal.
With a
Never mind.
special one-time offer.
It's gonna slam both of you guys. Oh, it auto missed Caleb.
Well, that's nice considering it rolled like 2 20s on the first round.
Yeah. It's gonna do some damage to Freedom, and it's going to attempt the free steal.
But Freedom has so many shiny things.
I do.
Oh yeah, I didn't actually.
In
reduce
fact,
my
I was
AC from the
buying
ring of
gems in
protection,
the
so
marketplace for my armor.
it may come up.
Sam's gonna bejewel it.
Oh, this thing auto hits me if it doesn't roll a 1. By the way.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, your most expensive thing is a ring of protection +2 on you, so it also similarly
It's
steals,
actually a cloak of
your-
manta ray cloak or whatever.
Is it? Is that the most expensive thing on you?
But I'm not wearing
Are you
it.
wearing
but
it?
no.
Yeah, you're not
But I
wearing
don't
it.
have a bag of holding. It's just in my backpack. Okay.
It goes after the most valuable thing that you are currently wearing.
Well, that's the question is did I give my Elvenkind cloak to somebody else?
I'm not sure.
I don't
but
think
it's
so.
definitely not.
Okay,
as
then I'm
expensive
I already
probably
had one.
wearing
Plus 2,
the
right?
Elvenkind. Okay. Yeah. The
Actually,
ring
you
would
did.
probably be. Well, that or the.
Well, the ring is 8,000.
That's true. It is 8,000. I was looking at the circlet, but yeah.
Yep. It takes your ring, and it bellows out to the rest of the crowd as they kind of scream, and the merchant says, "No, don't be afraid. These seasoned adventurers have it handled."
Sure, we do.
I'm going to move in here behind Caleb. And do I want to just cast True Strike on him, or do I want to do I want to be fancy about it and ready in action to cast True Strike on his low iterative? That is the question.
Probably
Since
do
it's
the
currently
ready.
stuck,
Already in
stuck
action.
in place, people could theoretically just back away from it, and I could just keep on blowing it up from afar.
Maybe.
The crowd probably is moving away from your bombs, but yeah.
I'm gonna ready in action, like I was saying there though, to cast True Strike.
Okay.
After Caleb's attacked it with his high iteratives. So
Alright. Oh, it'll be
I'm not
Freedom
actually
next.
sure the
Maybe Freedom
but
can
yeah.
bring
On
it
his
down.
+7 attack, I'm gonna get +20 to that.
Okie dokie.
Maybe if we're lucky,
I
Freedom will just kill it.
feel like I can just attack.
You could probably heal yourself with swift action too. I don't know.
Am I
If you need to.
hurt?
But... Yeah, you got hit
A little
last
bit.
round.
Oh,
And it stole
just
your ring.
a little, yeah.
Probably enough that it's worth using one lay on hand, so.
Or I could just heal Caleb and heal myself for 4
Well, you
health.
just attacked already though.
Yeah.
Try and kill it.
That was 1 hit though?
Healing yourself is a swift action.
That's true. Yeah, I'll heal, I guess, yeah. I'm on the backseat driver is recommending in my head that I heal myself.
Yeah.
Paladin heal.
Amon's like, you're bleeding! Freedom, you're bleeding!
Yeah.
Alright, you do some damage to it. It's still going, Leon.
Oh no,
Oh,
Max
Oh
came
no,
on
it's the
Robot Tinny.
shrill.
It's gotta restart back.
It's the ventrilo shrill.
Yeah.
More like Ventrilo.
Alright, how's that?
That fixed it.
Alright,
here
so
we go.
it's Leon's turn.
Alright, here come the bomb. Oh shit, that's a -4, but yeah, that would hit anyway. That was a 19 on the die. Alright, and here comes the second attack. Alright. Here come the damage.
Alright,
Good.
the first one takes it down.
Alrighty.
It explodes.
Oh, yay.
And, well,
See,
the
now you-
bomb explodes
you don't have to use your
upon the
spell, Pluto.
creature. And, you blow, like, a big chunk of, like, its treasure, forward, like, into Caleb. And its hole in its chest.
Death row.
No, it doesn't death row. The hole in its chest just keeps expanding, and eventually it loses its form, and it becomes a mess of partially damaged treasure on the ground.
I take a drag on my
Except for the part
cigarette.
that blew into me that has all our loot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
guys
just
can sort out your stolen items from the corpse.
Alright. I go up to the merchant after picking out my headband and
Find
putting
the
it
other loot.
back on.
He
tell
grabs
him-
your hand and he holds it up like you won a wrestling match, and he says, "Hail the victors!"
I just back away and
He claps
disentangle myself from
fiercely,
this
and
situation.
then slowly the crowd
God.
starts to clap.
I'll take a bow, doffing my beret.
Yep,
And
I
he
will
does
too.
say that this exhibition was still part of the process, that this was a prototype, and he assures that the finished product will have the slimmest of chances of going berserk. But as you can see, it put up quite a fight, and thieves will think twice before messing with your treasure hoard.
Yes, and you're gonna give our treasure back. Speaking of.
Oh, of
Oh, we
course,
got it
of
back.
course.
Okay. And then some.
And
What are we
he
gonna
thanks you
get for this?
profusely.
I accept his
Well, as
thanks.
promised, he hands you guys a sack full of 2,000 gold pieces each.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
I tell the group.
What about the
hefting
treasure
my
from the
bag.
broken golem?
The what now?
The treasure from the broken golem? Do we get that as well?
Oh my god, you're pushing.
Well, part of your
Nah.
wealth is might be from its remains, but this is parts that I will use for the construction of a new one.
I see. Okay. Fair enough.
Not my
I
city,
jingle
not
the
my
bag
problem.
and
Admittedly,
who
I
chose
didn't
to say that.
expect you to deal with it. I didn't expect you to deal with it so efficiently.
Well, it did take like 4 or 5 of us.
I could have handled it myself.
But had me
Although
worried a
I
little
think
bit
our
there.
friend
I
here pointed out
also
a
wasn't
flaw with
expecting
your
it.
plan. And I'm not a berry who flew in the air. I'm like, it doesn't seem to be able to do anything against someone who's flying.
Yeah, but you don't get your
I
treasure.
suppose not, but yeah, it's the treasure's own mobility is part of its security.
The next time we're here, he's gonna have one that has like a drone as part of it or something like that. It just
Okay.
flies around.
Yeah, that's what I'm
And,
hoping for, is that he incorporates something flying into it.
And a fire extinguisher.
It's alright. By the next time we come here, I'm gonna be teleporting places.
Nice. I do thank the others for their help, though, and say you should take Barry's advice as he learned down in the Grey Spiders. Do not doubt my instincts on these things.
It's not doubting.
Sashay away.
Oh, who are you speaking to about doubting?
Those who didn't want to take part.
Oh, I wasn't doubting.
Well, let us then celebrate with our newfound earnings and go purchase more items that can help the cause.
But that leads me to think, does the rest of the treasure on that golem belong to that man?
I don't know.
And was this just a
not-
scam to get free treasure and then we just got lucky
I
because it
kind of
malfunctioned?
doubt it. Like, a guy can't really get away with murdering people in the middle of the shopping.
Well, not murdering.
This
They
town's
lose their
also-
items
this-
and then he runs off with them.
No, because this town's really strict against people stealing from other people. Like that's
But it's
one
not
of the-
unlikely
stealing.
to me,
They're
but-
he's making a deal with them. It's like
It's the steel combat
a
maneuver.
scheme.
Sort of, yeah. You're both kind of right. Is that outright stealing things is breaking one of the promises of Vire, but the whole like someone's word is supposed to be taken at full value can be sometimes used to exploit things.
Yeah, that's where freedom's thinking.
If you wish to put them on trial, I'm sure you can perhaps contact one of the masks or even the Queen of Desires. I know that Amon has a very intimate connection with her. Perhaps you can put in a good word with the jurist.
Some other, help that work with the merchant here. They're gathering up the spilled treasure golem treasure, and there's still some people from the crowd that are even more interested in talking to him about the thing that you guys fought against.
I thought you were going to say they're interested in talking to us, the heroes of the story.
Now that's what makes it funny. They're like, who cares about those PCs? Check out this awesome NPC. That's how.
There might be some merchants or liaisons of wealthy merchants who are like, I gotta get my boss one of these. And hey, if you guys are interested, like the merchant says, I'd be happy to hook you up with one at a modest discount.
We could use one of these to guard the coffers of the rebellion.
What's a rough estimate of the cost involved here?
I'm glad you
100,000.
asked.
100,000 GP.
He says that the
keeps-
cost of such a creature costs me about 21,000 gold pieces, but I'd be willing to sell you one at a 5% discount.
I see.
So
Yeah.
20,000.
We don't have that kind of money. We're not that wealthy of adventurers. Hence,
Well,
why we
I
took your
have no
job
doubt
for
that soon
10,000.
you will be.
Perhaps. And if we are in need of your services, we know exactly where to find you.
Of course. Aside from that, I have other items.
I see.
I just, I picked up one of those manuals of golem crafting like half a year ago, and I had a really good idea, and I'm just glad to see that it came to life today.
I'm not sure this is a good idea.
I
If
think
you
it's a great idea.
can go without the
All my
steal
interested buyers
maneuver,
beg to differ.
yes, but it's stealing.
It steals from someone who would be a thief.
Yeah.
Is that so true, though? Is that so true? What if a thief steals a thing and then puts this effect on it to protect it from, I guess, the rightful owners? It's still concerning.
You cannot alter police the entire world.
I'm not trying
Listen,
to
I
police the
can't
entire
tell
world, but
I can't tell the
I'm
having
having
customer what
conversations.
to do with the golem that they purchase. It does what it does, and that is make money.
You
And
should try
that's
to make
money.
it without the steal maneuver. Freedom's just gonna force his personality upon this man.
You do seem to have quite a force of personality, my young sir. I don't believe I got your name. You are a striking individual.
Yes, my name's Freedom, and I'm here to make sure that people are not wronged in any way. Not saying that you're wronging anybody, but thievery is wrong, regardless of who and why.
Thievery certainly is frowned upon, especially here in Vire. We prefer to call it appropriation. But it was good to meet you. Maybe we'll meet again here in Vire. Or wherever my business takes me.
Maybe.
Well, I have business to attend to. Don't spend your earnings all in one place, he says with a chuckle.
I think
Alright,
I
What if I do
found
exactly
what I'm
that?
gonna buy. Barry is gonna buy something. I was saving,
I thought you were
but
gonna be
once I
like,
got,
Barry is gonna buy a golem.
yeah, he's gonna buy
Like,
the
oh my
golem.
god.
He's
He
actually
saved
been
up.
saving. Yeah.
Well, he did give you guys half the amount to buy it. Or to purchase a crafting of one.
Barry's gonna buy a scroll, and it's a scroll of banishment.
Okay.
He's prepping for if we ever run into something that's gonna freaking wreck us.
Could be useful, yeah. against outsiders.
Since he got enough money from that dude and previously saved. It's just a good one to have.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Do you guys do anything else?
Is a cloak of resistance +2 available here?
Oh, for sure.
Okay,
Yep.
can I sell my cloak of elven kind? And I would like to get that.
How much is
Okay.
resistance +2?
4K.
For-
Ooh, I could afford
Did you
that.
wanna throw that cloak up in the thing?
Huh?
Did you wanna throw the cloak up into the parcel items to sell it, or?
Wait, I think Freedom wants to buy one.
You want to buy
I
a
get-
cloak of
I
resistance
thought
+2,
Secret
but I
said she
heard
wanted
you
to sell her
sell
+1.
Right, I was
the
just trying to
plus-
think, like, was
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah.
elven kind, was that a party loot? Probably was, yeah. Where is it?
Oh, I get you. Yeah.
Well, we should sell the Cloak of Mana Ray, honestly.
Maybe, I don't
I'm okay with
know.
that.
Probably nobody.
I have a ring of
No,
swimming.
fucking-
That's
so-
true.
Yeah, I was gonna
That's
say,
true.
Zidarium, we tried to get you to
Yeah,
use it, and
yeah.
you adamantly refused. You're like, I would rather flail around uselessly in the water than wear that thing.
I don't know
And
where
we're
the
like,
Cloak of
alright,
Elven
that's
kind
fair.
is. I might have
What do you
already
mean? I didn't
deleted
flail around
it.
uselessly in the water.
I thought I
I
gave
Barry
it to
grabbed
somebody,
it.
I swear. Okay,
True,
that's
I ended
right.
up casting spells
Barry,
on you
Barry
instead.
has it.
Okay, yeah, you can keep that. Okay, yeah, the Cloak of Mana Ray is up there, though. We should sell that. That's like 7,000 or some shit.
It's very valuable.
Yeah, it's just yeah. What about the vest of like not getting hit by pressure? Do we think we should sell that or
Oh,
keep it?
that?
I'd keep that.
I guess it's up to you.
It's
That
only
was
worth
left
like
behind.
a couple thousand.
You're the
We've been in the
you're
water a
from the
couple of
Order of
times now. We
Torrent,
should
like,
definitely keep it.
Yeah,
That's an item you're gonna want to keep
Okay.
for just like your order sake.
fair enough.
Scuba diving.
But
Like,
yeah,
oh,
also
there's a drowned person way the hell down there. Oh, I don't have any of my casters to help me. Let me go swim down there without taking damage.
I'll get a cloak upgrade, which I think we don't have time to actually wait for the upgrade, so I'm just gonna sell my current one and buy buy a +2.
Right, we're actually planning to probably leave like tomorrow morning or like even
Yeah,
tonight.
so let me put that in there. Buy a +2 for 4,000.
Did I ever hear back from Kintargo? Because I sent a Raven a few days ago. Back to Kane, telling him that we were like that we were gonna detour to Vire, so we were gonna be like a little bit later. So I don't know if he like sent a response back, like if the Raven came back to Vire or not. Might have a hard time finding me, so he might not have tried to actually.
You sent that like a day ago, right? Or was that more than a day ago?
It was a few days ago now because we sent it before we actually came to
I guess you would have
Vire,
gotten it back.
and we've been in Vire for a few days now, so I was curious if maybe it shows up today or something. So maybe we can at least get an update about like
Yeah.
if anything bad's happened while we were gone.
Oh, if anything bad is happening.
Do we need to be in a hurry? Do we need to be like, we need to leave now? Turns out that while we were
Well-
gone, an aboleth just showed up and another one, and it took over the town. I don't
guess
know.
now would be as good a time as any to switch over to what I figured we were going to do for some of the session, and that was discuss, yeah, what is going on in Kintargo right now while you guys are gone, because it's been almost 2 weeks.
Oh god, I didn't know it'd been that long. Thought it'd hardly
It's been
been
like a week and a half probably, but yeah, because we spent a few days going to the elf village. Spent a few days at the elf village. Spent like a day coming here, and then we've been here for a few days too. So yeah, I think that's probably like 9 or 10 days.
Yeah.
If we were smart, we'd track this stuff with the in-game calendar a little bit more, but there's like no
Meh.
entries on it since like
I mean, I
2
pushed the
months
days
ago.
ahead, but yeah, there's no log entries.
Right, so it's kind of hard to be like, when did we leave again? I don't
I'll be right
remember.
back.
It was sometime last month.
Yeah. Oh, we'll just wait for him.
Is it possible for me to get the Alchemist second level version scroll of a spell instead of like the third level wizard?
Nope, it's got to be cleric or wizard.
It's got to be cleric or wizard? Okay.
Yep, that is the base market things.
Alright.
Unless, of course, it is an alchemist like formula only.
No, it's Alchemist, Magus, Sorcerer, Summoner. Sorcerer and Wizard. So well, I'll wait till Micah gets back.
Debating if I want to spend money on a cloak resistance +2 as well. Right now, I just also have an elven kind.
Yeah.
I mean, my saves aren't too bad though. I got like my worst saves at +6. But I don't know. Probably not a bad idea.
Most of my money is going
+6
towards
isn't
armor
terrible.
and shield upgrades when I get. In fact, in the market, I'm buying like materials and stuff for enchantment upgrades, and jewels to
Okay.
bejewel my armor.
Ooh. Fancy.
Probably from Jank again. Now that I.
Yeah. Marcia's opened up a whatchamacallit, like a little stall here.
Mm-hmm.
Once she figured out that there's tons of rich people who throw money away here in Vire.
Something genies like, right? People who throw money away. Oh.
She is a Marid, yeah.
I don't know
I
how to
remember
think
she
like a
wished
genie.
for- Yeah, she wished to have like her full Marid blood realized.
I think she tries to still just be very normal.
Yeah, because you're an Undin.
Mm-hmm. From Sandpoint, so it's very
Alright,
just
I'm
laid back.
Welcome back.
Decided to miss what's going on.
No, we're just
No,
about
we
to
actually
talk
were
about
waiting.
Kintarga.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, so in Kintarga, you guys had
Meanwhile,
just set off to go help the Asasazi elves, and your rebellion, your members of your rebellion, are gonna be doing things, and they're gonna be running it while you're away.
yay, go Sam, go!
Yep, that means Freedom's little blacksmith squire, Kane, Caleb's mom and dad and Octavio, Leon's contact, the tiefling, and Amon's other sort of like not like coworker, but like you guys are tangentially related with your profession.
My secretary is
Yeah.
probably maybe. I don't know.
You guys
Actually, I
are
think I'm
part
pretty
of
sure.
the.
I'm pretty sure I think I established actually before that my secretary doesn't actually like is like knows but doesn't know, like kind of like Lucius Fox from Batman, like kind of
It's sort of that kind of role, yeah.
like
He has
is
a
actively
deniability.
doesn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like like deniability, yeah. Trying to just like anytime something comes, it's like I don't want to know.
Okay, yeah. So these members of the rebellion have been tasked with some work while the main party is away. Part of that, of course, is to continue raising support and recruiting people into the rebellion. But you've also been asked to look into some of the noble houses and how Freedom, Caleb, Barry, Leon, and Amon might be able to go and gain their favors. In addition to that, some daily goings-ons in the city are things like there are some rumors going around that can be gathered and talked about.
Okay, I'll gather with Sam's rolls, or what do we need for that?
For this, just roll a d20.
Okay.
I have the rebellion sheet, and I have numbers for like what we would use for like a security, a loyalty, or a what's the other stat? Security, loyalty, and like there's like some kind of espionage or skill or stat, something like that. You would use it for gathering information. Like the Fushi sisters probably go and get some intel for you guys as well.
Nice. Yeah, that's good.
Okay. So let's see some rumors and information you guys gather.
So is this like us in Kintargo right now, or is this just like meanwhile?
This is meanwhile.
Okay.
You guys hear that there are plans to increase taxes on Bleak Bridge.
Damn it.
So like one of the so like on Kintargo, do you see like the big bridge that connects northern and southern together?
Yeah.
That's a toll
That
bridge? Jeez.
it's a tolled bridge, yeah.
Mm,
Well, it's
yeah,
about
but
to be at least, right?
They said increase, so that means it already
Yeah.
is.
Well, it must have been cheap enough that we weren't worried about it because I don't remember.
Oh
ever
yeah, it was
paying
like
for
it was like a couple copper pieces before.
Okay.
But now it's going up to like close to it's going up like a few silver pieces. Like 5 silver pieces, I think is what it says.
So basically making it to where like low income people
Very
can't even go
difficult for the
across
low
it.
income people to go and visit the high yeah, the high income part of the city. Yeah, and some people are kind of worried about this. Some people are saying that it's oh, it's uh like Barzillai is just trying to whatchamacallit take advantage of his promises here. Remember, he was saying that he was gonna throw some kind of a party for Kintargo. He's probably charging us to fund it.
Nope. Can roll do a roll to like determine why you'd actually do that? I mean, I have a theory on why. He's trying to
No roll, just you can voice your opinions.
he I think that he's increasing the taxes because he's trying to appeal to the richer people by making their like
Maybe.
side of the city more exclusive.
Possibly.
Because what's 5 silver to a person that has like 20,000 gold? You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah.
even us with like 2,000 gold, like 5 silver is like nothing. Whereas like that's like a month wage, or not a month wage, but that's a pretty good portion for lower income.
Yeah, it's like a general laborer. That's like, it's like a big portion, like half what they make in a day or something for like the bridge.
Yeah,
It'd be like,
yeah.
if you work on the other side of the bridge, you might just quit your job because it's not worth it.
I hear they're gonna put in a strip mall there now.
It's like going to work and paying the gas total of what you made in the day at work.
Yeah.
Like driving to work and paying for your gas with what you made that day.
Which is happening in some states right now because people are.
Oh, I know, it's
panicking, yeah.
crazy.
It's pretty wild.
It's kind of what I was hinting, but it's yeah.
Yeah.
Don't panic buy. You don't need to. Lesson learned.
How am I supposed to fuel my toilet paper car?
If you have one of those, that's amazing.
Mentos and Coke, man. You see those posts? He's like, "Oh, gas is going up. I gotta start filling my car with Mentos and Coke."
Okay. So yeah, your rebellion is performing certain checks on gaining or recruiting people, which I'd actually rolled previously for you guys. For the week, you guys were kind of staying stable.
All right.
But yeah, most of your members are talking about like, okay, so we have to figure out how to get information on some of these noble families to try and sway as many of them as we can to our cause, because getting them on our side is going to be important to overthrowing Throne. We can't do it without the support of the aristocrats.
I think like one thing that Kane might be doing a little bit more is trying to figure out what happened to Rexus, our ally. Like no one's
I'm
seen
trying to
him.
figure out
No
where
one's.
he is.
Yeah, well, like he's like in my head, I'm like, where the hell is he? Because he's a noble family. Like we have one person that's part of a noble family. Like he's kind of like worried, like where the heck is this guy? He's not gonna put like crazy amounts of effort, but
That's true. Well, he is the last surviving member of his family, and
and
his estate has basically been burned down.
but he's also someone that would know the other nobles and like see like
Yeah,
maybe
he
has
has
access
connections.
to them. Yeah.
True.
You can certainly start looking into that. You might not get results soon, though.
Oh yeah, no, it was just
I
like
mean,
I
I could
said,
use
that's
like
kind of
I did just buy a scroll of sending. I could use that to try to contact him, but
You could.
I don't know if
Amon
it's
was
that
there.
important. True,
No,
I'm not
I was-
I'm not in
the-
Cantarga right now. I guess if Kane's trying to do it, yeah.
Yeah, this is the
these
rest
are
of your
this is
rebellion.
this is just what Kate, and since Kane, like, you guys left, so the only other person that he really knows, like, completely is that guy, because he died.
And
He
Corva.
just came back to life. Yeah, and Corva. But you know what I mean? Like, he's like, what?
Yeah.
Like, he's still like, what the hell happened to this dude?
Hmm.
Because Kane
So,
actually did spend a lot of time with him, like, trying to decrypt the
I think I
scroll and all that shit.
posted
So.
a list of the noble families in Cantarga, but I'll post it again.
Oh, I had a question for Barry, like, domain spells. So do domain spells get added to your, like, cleric spells? Like, can you use, like,
No.
like Dimension Door? So I only get that one casting of Dimension Door,
So
right?
yeah, there is a way that you can get around that. If you want to cast more of them, though.
Yeah, you enhance it or do stuff
You
like
take
that.
you have to take the feat preferred spell, and then it allows you to spontaneously cast it using your other slots. But
Okay.
it requires
Because
5
I
ranks
was
of
wondering, because
spellcraft
I know,
and the
like,
heightened spell meta magic feat as a prereq. But I know about
yeah,
that because I think Ron's actually doing the same thing, but I had a cleric that I was playing where I did that so I could cast mirror image multiple times.
yeah, that's why I was wondering, because I was like, because I know there's some classes where it's like they gain those spells as, like,
Yeah.
bonus to their, and I was just wondering if that I didn't even bother asking about domain spells, like if that works with domain spells.
No.
But I
The
I
other
had
thing
a
that's
feeling
nice
it
if you
was
take
that way.
preferred spell is that none additional letting you spontaneously cast it. You can apply meta magic feats without increasing the cast time, which is kind of nice. Probably not
Yeah.
great if you're using it for Dimension Door. It doesn't matter that much, but you're mostly
Yeah,
just
it
taking
was
it
just
as
It
more
does
burn
matter.
of
You can
a.
take a. Oh no, it doesn't matter. JK.
I was
There
just
aren't really a
wondering.
lot of meta magic feats you want to apply to Dimension Door, unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh, I have a funny,
Quicken
and
spell.
Yeah,
then
that's about it.
you can't cast
When you get to
Dimension Door
9th
on an
level
unwilling creature, right?
or 8th level, 9th level.
You
No,
cannot
I don't
cast
think
Dimension
so.
Door on an unwilling creature now.
So that ruined my plan.
There aren't.
I was thinking of a like a Dimension Door a person up into the sky and have fly cast on myself, so it just drops them. But it made
Yeah,
sense. It made
there
sense
aren't
they
a
could do
lot
it.
of. There aren't a lot of
Teleport ones.
teleport
Forceful.
spells you can cast on other people. I know of one, and it's kind of janky, and apparently it only exists as a narrative device. But yeah, it's a level 6 spell, I want to say, or something, and it turns them to ice for 3 rounds, and then it teleports them away. Like it encases them in ice and then teleports them away, and you can put it on enemies. But yeah, that's like the 2 steps that like they get a reflex save to avoid getting trapped in the ice, and then if they do, their allies can break them out of the ice, and then they don't get teleported.
Yeah.
Also, yes, if you charm them first, then you could probably convince
That's
them to
true.
let you teleport them.
Because I was thinking of, like, I always thought that would be funny as crap. Like, cast fly.
Yeah.
That way, like, when I Dimension Door, I don't free fall. They just fall to the plummet to the
Yeah.
earth 400 feet up from the air.
So, what I would like for you guys to do is pick one of the noble families and roll a
Mm-hmm.
d10 to see how well your groups or um your party liaisons how well they try to gather information on
Whew.
some of these noble families.
Did I take notes on any of these noble houses? About, like, if any of them are maybe already amicable to our cause? That's the wrong notebook. I'm like, what are these fucking notes? Alright, here we go.
Jarvis. I'll pick that one. You said roll a d10?
Oh, I didn't say. Did I say roll a d10?
What'd you say
I
roll?
didn't think I said.
I
was
thought you
just gonna
said
say
10.
to roll a
Yeah, you said
roll a
D10.
d20.
You said
I don't know why
D10.
I said a d20.
Alright.
Okay,
I
I
rolled
know
a
that-
4 for Jarvis.
I know Alorian
re-rolling.
is the one that we helped like the estranged son of the Alorian
Yeah.
family of getting out.
Yeah, that one's probably not.
My
gonna
rolls
So we
be
have
a
a-
good cause.
Not been good.
We have a connection there.
In the Saryai or whatever, however you say that.
Or you're just
I
picking
suck.
at random. I guess.
Yeah,
That's
well,
what I did.
I mean, I could roll knowledge local.
Maybe you meant
to
roll a
see which,
d10 to
like,
pick which family.
Okay, I don't want to do the Alorians because we know that they've been aligning with Thurn traditions instead of
Yeah.
Kintargo. So they're like that one. I did write some notes. So I know the Alorians are probably not. They're going to be one of the harder ones to convince because they're already kind of aligned with Brazilai Thurn.
I do have rumors.
Okay.
That's about
so,
it. I think that's about all I have.
Caleb
So I did take.
is
I'm proud of
taking
myself. I got a little bit.
Jarvis. Who is Sam investigating?
I don't know. Where's
Pick one.
where?
Oh, the list is up in the chat. There's 8 names. Those are noble families.
In chat.
Yeah.
yeah,
In
scroll
Fantasy
up,
Grounds
Matt,
chat.
Oh,
Miss-
scroll up. Okay. I don't know which one's fancy. Like freedom fancy.
Like freedom fancy.
Serenity sounds fancy.
Okay, you take Serini. Who else will you guys take?
Freedom takes Serenity, then I will take the the Haltero. Is that
Yaltero.
yeah, Haltero.
Okay.
Since we have a connection to the Alorians, and I know that they might be like predisposed against us, but they don't know for sure. They don't know that we're the ones that kidnapped their son /
Not
freedom.
necessarily.
So I'll do that one. What is this? I'm rolling
Okay.
a d10 or a d20? I'm rolling a
D20.
d20. Okay.
Yeah, because I gotta use the rebellions. I think it's
Sure.
secrecy. That's the other stat. It's secrecy, security, and loyalty. So these are all secrecy rolls to gather information. Okay, so I guess we'll just start off with Caleb. Caleb, who did you choose?
Jarvis.
Jarvis. Okay, and you rolled a 4.
Yeah, completely random.
Yeah, I mean that's fine.
I also rolled the 4
you're-
completely random.
Daring Dan is looking into this family.
He doesn't do very fortunately.
But you do get the names of some of their leaders. You might not get their like the information on where their political allegiance lies, but he does get some information about them.
That's better than nothing.
This is the name of the matron of that family, Baroness Belcara Jarvis. She seems friendly, and she is unusually passionate about architecture.
Okay.
That's all the information Daring Dan gets. Moving on, let's see, Kane, and you were going with Yaltero?
Yes.
Okay. You get the name. And a little bit of information about this person, that he is ferociously protective of his family. They're a shrewd judge of character, and he's relatively soft-spoken. You also get a couple of his personal interests, or the family's personal interest.
Alright.
I'm sorry, that's supposed to be information. That they like brokering information, or being in the know. They also are particularly fond of silver and stone quarries. You don't roll high enough, though, to figure out their political allegiance.
Alright.
Sam, 19 is really good. And you were looking into the Serini family?
Yeah.
Okay. You get the name of the matron, Countess Aurora Serini. And a little bit of general information about her. That she is constantly vying for Thrune's attention, enjoys cruel humor, and is an obsequious individual.
A secret?
You also get her. Yeah. Let me read the definition.
Yeah, not sure what that means.
Obedient or attentive to an excessive or servile degree.
Oh.
No, she's a sycophant.
Yeah, sycophant. Her interests are diabolism, entertainment, and the theater of the real. You might actually, have some, like, shared interests with her. They're just kind of, like, diametrically opposed alignment with you.
Yeah.
And you actually do figure out where their house allegiance is, and not surprisingly, it is with Thrune.
Yeah.
That this might be a family that you cannot sway.
Noted.
It's pretty funny if you look up sycophant. It has that same word in it
Yeah,
in the
obsequious.
definition. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
They reference each other, yeah. Look,
Yeah.
hey, Leon. Let's see. House Delrange.
The name appealed to me.
Okay, you get the name of the matron. Archbaroness Melodia Delrange. You get some of the things known about her. She's confident, cosmopolitan, and patriotic. Her interests, other interests of the family include horse breeding, hunting, and mercantilism. And you also roll high enough to know where their allegiance lies. And unfortunately, their allegiance lies with Thrune.
Do I know to what degree?
To the degree that they cannot be swayed.
Gotcha.
Yeah, basically how these work is if their political allegiance is with Thrune, then you probably are not going to be able to get them on your side. If they have political allegiance of Kintargo, then there's something that you can do.
But it said that they were patriotic, so would that mean that they would maybe be
They might be
allied a little bit more to
patriotic
Kintargo
towards
itself?
Cheliax.
Uh,
And let's see, Amon. You were with the Elorians?
Yeah. Although
Okay.
with this kind of information, I was wondering if it would have been better to pick something else, just because we could just go ask like the Elorian that we know. But it's fine.
Maybe.
Maybe that's why we're getting our information.
You get the name Count Oxus Alorian. You know some things, general things about him, that he is an egotistical individual, short-tempered and florid. His
Hey.
particular interests are in magic, salt, and silver. And you actually learn that they have a dual allegiance to both Gintargo and Thrune. So this is the family that can actually go either way.
Mhm.
Uh, what your person learns is that Oxus is actually looking for his missing son.
Yeah, and we happen to know where his missing son is, so
Mm-hmm.
we have some leverage for him.
And
This guy seems
he's
like
trying to figure out where his son is, and that might be one way to sway him. Alternatively, uh, what was the name of your person?
yeah. Let me see if I wrote
Wasn't it
it
with like
down
a W?
somewhere.
I thought his name started with a W.
Name of Mulber.
I don't actually.
Or
I don't actually remember.
Walt!
Wilson.
Well, he was an elf. I know that. I'm pretty sure,
Waldron or something like that.
but I
No,
don't
it wasn't
actually
Waldron.
remember.
That was Cody's
That
character.
was Gil's. Yeah, that was his barbarian that lasted in the first book.
I'd have to like go back and like, if I actually gave him a
Well,
name, I'd have to go back.
your
and look it up.
investigations into Alorian's allegiances, you your character either thinks that helping him find his son might be a way to get him on your side, but you also think that this man's general interest in material things might be another avenue.
Mhm.
Because Kintargo is very rich in salt, silver, and magical things within the markets, all of which that aren't unique to Thrune. But yeah, you guys get some valuable information. You guys could perform checks on some of the other families, or try to look into ones you didn't get enough information with at a later date. But that's what you guys spend most of your week doing, is trying to get information.
Yeah, it's good to know who not to bother with, just as it is like who to bother.
Okay. And if you guys wanted to have your teams do something specific for that week you guys are away, you guys can also do that too. You can have your merchants make money or sell stuff, or
Yeah, Sam's making me
Did we want any of them to level up?
I think that's a good idea. We have the traders maxed out, so I don't know, one of the other groups. Didn't we get like some sea elves or something? Why don't we level them up?
oh, they actually came at max
Oh,
level.
they
They're
start.
saboteurs.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, the Asasazi elves they're tier 3 outlaws.
They're gonna come in and build us some pylons.
Yep.
Neato.
But you guys can think and talk about that.
So we could try
So,
and level
like,
up the sneaky people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm for that. But if there was something more pressing that you wanted to move on to, we can do that.
Well, I was
I
just
think
gonna say
leveling them
that
up while we're not there is a great time to do it. Because we don't have something
Yeah.
we want them to do.
Well, you can level up like whatchamacallit, like the security squad could use some leveling up. Your mockingbirds, your advisors could use some leveling up.
Yeah. Any of those.
Okay. We'll just say that yeah, there's some of your reserve cash being pumped into them.
Show.
So the Raven that Amon gets back, yes, telling you guys of what they've been doing in Cantargo for all that week, is looking into some of the noble houses for you guys.
Yeah. Well, the important thing is they didn't say like, there's pandemonium in the streets. People are rioting.
No, people are just generally disgruntled by the increased bridge tax.
Yeah, but nothing like crazies happen. They were like, I need to go buy a scroll of teleport and get us there right now.
Nah. But yeah, cutting back to you guys in Vire, what do you do?
Do a little bit of shopping for some scrolls.
Okie dokie. Let me know when you guys are ready to head somewhere or move on.
Well, I did have one point of
Did you
order I'd like
sell
to
that cloak
ask
that I
the
put in the
party,
parcel?
like
There's like 3 cloaks up there actually, but they haven't been sold yet.
Oh,
I will sell these if you guys are good with this.
yeah.
Yeah, think so.
Okay, say goodbye to these.
Goodbye.
already.
There's your money.
Good morning.
Who was that said that?
Some guy from one of the vacations, like he was at the slot machine.
Oh, right. It's the dude at the end, right? That like dies as soon as he wins the thing.
I guess I only know the
Yeah,
reference from
his
Gigi. I haven't actually seen the clip.
his lotto number, like his ticket is called, and he's like, I did it, I won the money is mine.
And then bleh.
Yeah. Anyway,
I think I'm gonna hold on to this money because I'm feeling good with what I got thus far. Oh wait, I will buy some more antitoxin. I will ask the party, um, what they think of Molly Mayapple because, like, do we know if she was ever aware of the identity of Hey Finn, the one of the leaders of the Grey Spiders? Like, given the correspondence that we had seen, like in the papers that we found in the hideout, did it sound like they had ever met in person?
you're asking Molly Mayapple?
It's asking us if we
Well,
know before asking Molly Mayapple. Like,
yeah. Because I will bring that up to everyone.
but I'm not sure.
Are you
No
sure
idea.
that we should inquire Miss Mayapple if she ever met Haven in person because she does not know that we know who she is. Because I don't know this news revelation about Haven being at the dinner party. It has me a bit concerned and curious if we can completely trust Miss Mayapple. Because she said nothing of your presence at the party. I don't know if I'm being paranoid. Does this strike anyone else as peculiar?
I don't think she knew them, the gray spiders, like that well. I think they just had like leverage on her or something,
Hmm.
but I don't know. Could
I
ask
think
her.
I will try to bring it up when this sort of thing. I may have to try to disguise my intentions. If you hear me talking about it with her, just go along. And yeah, that's pretty much the only point of discussion that I have, besides telling everyone to, watch their backs, since we know one of the gray spiders is in town and has seen like a version of us.
Unlike in Catargo, I haven't been like boastering about myself.
Hmm.
But I can.
Looking through the notes.
Let me get rid of Kane.
Yeah. So
Barry's gonna, like I said, Barry's gonna buy another 1,000 GPU diamond dust.
Hmm.
This is like his one opportunity to like get his like main clerk like supply.
So yeah, it is established that you guys know the name Hayfen, and that
Right.
they were associated with the Gray Spiders. So whether you guys talk to Molly Mayapple about that is up to you.
Well, yeah, I see what you're saying. That's weird because Molly Mayapple was with us at the banquet or the party.
Right.
Exactly.
And we were told afterwards that this Hey Fen was there. So it's kind of like, well, did Molly recognize that Hey Fen was there? She didn't say
Yeah,
anything to
not.
us.
because
So we're not sure
the
if she knew her or
note,
not, if she knew Hey Fen or not, though.
well, by face perhaps, but there was some sort of exchange between them because in the notes that we found in that room, the note said that they may be a fellow rat, but it does not exempt her from being eaten by a spider.
Hmm.
And
Correct.
the company note in Tian mentioned Miss Mayapple by name as an associate / known friend.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that she knew that Hey Fen was there, and I don't think because I can't see any angle on that.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
yeah,
yeah.
like I
Well,
said, I
I
mean,
will
feel free to
offer
ask.
Amon. Yeah, I will offer Amon an extract and tell him when I am discussing this with Miss Mayapple. Before we do so, drink this, and I want you to study her movements and see if there is anything that might indicate that she is not giving us the whole truth.
Sure, I can stand there and watch, I guess.
All right, and I'll give you an extract of focused scrutiny, the same thing that I gave you to talk with the Queen of Desires. And
That gives me a competence bonus or something like that on sense motive.
yeah, no, just a +10 bonus on perception, sense motive, and survival checks,
No, 10.
plus
Wow. Okay.
and a +5 bonus on diplomacy and intimidate checks.
Okay. Okay.
And yeah, I'll tell him on like perhaps we can. I can tell her that I just want to have some drinks with her
Oh
and
goodness.
hear about her horror
Excuse me for a
days.
moment. I'm getting pestered by
Sure.
my friends for something stupid.
Go
I don't
for
know
it.
if you guys are aware of this, but in Final Fantasy XIV, they're having their fan fest right now, where they're spoiling a bunch of stuff about the next expansion since they're watching that right now. And one of the topics that I guess just got announced was um, uh, a gender that was missing from one of the newest races, the Vera. They were all bunny girls,
Oh god,
Oh,
I
Lord.
and that was the only available race.
Go
But
die in the
now
fire.
they just announced there are male bunnies.
Oh god, just go
Mm,
away.
Alright.
Just no.
Which I actually think is fair.
Yeah.
If you want to be male bunny, then Then be male
Go
bunny.
for
I
it,
want to be a
yeah.
male bunny, please.
There you go. Go play Final Fantasy, whichever one it was. 14? I don't even know. I can't count.
I wish I could play a male bunny in Pathfinder.
I actually
you
made a
probably
race
could.
of
Custom race
that.
it.
Yeah,
I called them
Just
the
a moment.
Lepus.
sure.
Actually, you know what? I
Hashtag
want to
ears
play as a
out.
snake race, and not Naga, like a legitimate snake that has to like slither on the ground,
So
like
Yuntai,
without
maybe?
land move speed.
They actually did make one in one of the like
That is all. I
companion
have spoken.
books. I forget.
I'm gonna do Pluto's Araxi build, but on a snake.
Oh, yeah. It won't be as funny, though, because you'll actually have, like, move speed.
Oh, you're right. I need something that doesn't have land move speed. Okay.
I
Anyway.
can't handle how
Anyways.
weeb-tastic Final Fantasy 14 is. I just can't. I can't.
Well, it's Final Fantasy. What are you expecting?
It's a
My
fantasy.
Final Fantasy wasn't
It's
that
meant to be the
weeb-tastic.
Final Fantasy.
It's the modern version of weebdom, I guess you can say. I don't know.
Listen, I don't care how much shade people throw at Final Fantasy 14. I have not played a game with music that slaps that hard.
Oh, well, the music's great, but that's always been Square Enix's strong suit.
You need to play Stellaris.
Stellaris has
Hard
pretty
Stellaris has
I have a
great
lot of
music.
respect for 14. It does a lot of good things. Correct.
I have respect for the game, just not the fandom. No offense, fans. Sorry.
good.
I have
anyway,
every time I load into that
so-
game, I get humped by some random person on the street. It's weird.
That's probably because you're staying in Limsa Lominsa. That's horny central.
I just why does the game that doesn't happen in Guild Wars? Like, why is
There's no
that a
hump
thing?
emote in Guild Wars.
Yeah, there is. It's the male warrior dance emote.
The rubber.
Oh god.
Okay, and people used to do that all the time. Male warrior dance up on other characters all the time.
Not
Yeah.
me.
It's
But,
true.
yeah.
People
Party
would do
boy.
it. Alright, so you want me to try and like hide somewhere nearby while you're talking with Molly May and tell you if something seems off.
I want you to be
Wonders-
part of the conversation and afterwards tell me if there was anything off about what she was saying, and in case she pulls a knife on us, I got you there to back me up.
Alright, this sounds like a dubious plan. I'm in.
Oh my god.
We could have the others there, just drinking in the background,
drinking.
if you are scared.
I mean, if we bring too many people, it starts feeling like a shakedown.
Yeah, I don't want to be part of this.
I don't want Caleb here anyway.
Alright.
He'll
Whoa.
Ow.
he'll probably try to intimidate her.
He'll probably start
This is
some
true.
slashing.
Noted.
Alright.
And I will
Alright.
take that under advisement. Alright. So I guess that's the plan for, that evening after all the shopping is done.
I think we're leaving first thing in the morning. But we
Okay.
have like rooms, like, yeah. Molly gave us rooms at her
Yeah,
establishment
at our hostel. Yeah.
as part of when we gave her the deeds.
She was very thankful.
And I'll invite her for a drink to celebrate, the success of the party and, the return of her deed.
Sure. She can take a little bit of time off. She does own the business, and she says that for your first time at a shindig like that, you did all right. You didn't embarrass yourselves.
Yeah, Amon's like, that's not
Um,
the first time I've been something like that, but he'll keep his mouth shut.
I'll start, trying to encourage her to, you know, drink like a little bit less conservatively, and just try to engage her in conversation, like asking her if she had any friends, that she had left behind in Cantargo. Any regrets? Anybody
Yeah,
that
yeah,
she
no.
still keeps in
We'll
contact
say
with?
we'll say and we'll say like, like the banquet was very like helpful for us. Like we got a lot of valuable connections through that. Uh and maybe ask,
Yeah, I'll say
did
you
you
got
see
one of the
anybody?
city's most valuable.
Yeah, did you make any connections there?
Well, the Queen of Delights. Actually, I spoke to her in person. That was the first time I had spoken to her in person without going through her masks and her contacts.
Have you ever been to one of those parties before? Any familiar faces? People we should know?
I mean, not particularly with um with her, but I'm a little familiar with things like that.
Ah, dish the dirt, girl. We are out of towners, wanting the hot goss.
Well, I mean, my life certainly hasn't been all, ups and dining you know, uh, with the wealthy. When I didn't have these deeds, I had quite a few years, decades actually, in fact.
Oh no, I rolled a 1. There's my sense motive for I think she's trying to like hide
Whew.
stuff, but yeah, might not know.
But she says she had a lot of time where she was down on her luck.
Ah, that is. I'm sorry to hear that. Did you have anybody to support you through those times?
She says, not really. Well, I did have a patron of sorts that was kind of helping me with on the business side of things. But as luck would
Oh,
have it, um, he unfortunately came across the wrong kind of people. And well, he's not here anymore. Who's a fellow halfling.
hmm. I express my sympathies and just kind of cast a side eye towards him on to, see if he's getting this because a male halfling certainly does not sound like Guild Mistress Hayfin. Uh, I,
Sounds like someone else,
yeah,
but I mean,
I guess I'll try to steer the conversation unless Damon wants to take the helm briefly.
nah.
Or for anything.
This is your
All
thing.
right. All right. I will ask her. I will tell her, expressing my sympathies, like, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. We have had our own losses here and there as we attempt to a- achieve our goals. Um, in fact, exploring the Grey Spider's nest at couple of close calls. I myself was on the verge of death. If not for my companions, I probably would not be here. Uh, I am, I am curious. You, I'll think for a moment as I'm trying to think where I'm going with this. Let's see.
She says that, you know, I know I might play I might play pretty easygoing and you know, like I keep to myself, but I do hear things, and I do still have a small network of contacts. I'm aware of what's going on in Kintargo and all that stuff, and yeah, who you guys are before you kind of told me more about yourselves.
Mm-hmm. I'll
And
I'll
I
sigh.
don't think it's any kind of secret where you probably got those deeds.
Mm-hmm. And I want to commend you for your assistance with us, and I have to admit that I did have some uh, intentions in, giving you these drinks. I was trying to get some information, but now I'm thinking that honesty is perhaps the best policy. Uh, we know that you had some correlation with Afin, the guild mistress. You know who I'm speak, I'm sure.
She says that I know, but I wasn't really sure if you guys knew at the time, and I didn't want to give you guys away of who you were either.
Hmm. Well,
It's one of the
I
rules of Vire to not open doors that aren't supposed to be. So I understand your discretion.
mhm. We were, uh, I guess, suppose given the city's reputation, it makes sense that you did not tell us anything. Uh, I was concerned that if Haven knew who we were, and I don't know how she would receive any sort of word as to our explorations of her former home, but what she said struck a chord with me. She says the greatest sin was invading another one's home, and conveniently, we were at the table, those who had recently purloined her home of all its valuables. Unless she could be referring to Tian Sha
Molly
or
says
some
that I
other
wouldn't
sort
take
of
anything
history.
that comes out of her mouth as like mere coincidence. That Hei Fen is a dangerous woman, and there's things about her that you probably don't know or even suspect about her. Things that you don't even know about
Do we
me.
think that we need to be concerned? Hmm. Well, of course,
I would
the
say to
past,
keep it in the
that is
back of your
your
mind.
right to keep uh, it in the way. Hmm. There was, well, since I am spilling the beans, as it were, there was this one strange skeleton in the safe that had these spider legs coming out of it. I assumed that it was Hefin or, some sort of version of her, since we had seen the bones of Bacchus and the ghost of Lorilu. But seeing as it's not Hefin, I am curious if you have any.
She says, well, the gray spiders, they employed some monstrous allies as well. So I don't know exactly what it is that you're talking about, but it could be something that you know, isn't a person. It's kind of monstrous creature that, you know,
Yes.
Spider motifs are the obvious thing with them.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. I logged out of Ventrilo and then came back in real quick. Or, I mean, it forced me out. So I heard
Yeah.
something about
Do you
spider
see-
motif.